Cancer, how you doing guys? So we're here to do your December channel reading. This is not, warning, this is not the part where I do a tarot reading. It is, but it isn't. You can't tell. There's a show and tell, something going on around Libra, that's for sure, Cancer. So this is where I just channel some intergalactic messages. I have channeled it up. Channeled it up? Someone's channeling it up. Someone's channeling it up. The name Channel or Channel? Chanel, Chanel or Chantel? Show and tell, definitely a big Libra energy, but we're going to do some sort of tarot towards the end, guys. But this is not the tarot section, this is really just the channeled stuff, and then we come out with that towards the end of the month. Okay, but show me, tell me, is that just tell her about it, tell everything you see. So like, look, just tell me what you see. This is kind of like this, look, just tell me what you see. Do you see, are you seeing them? Tell me, are you seeing them? Again, you've had this energy around Libra, that where they had these messages, but we are doing this for Cancer. Sorry if you can hear all this in the background, but something like just tell me, are you seeing her? Are you seeing her, or are you seeing me, or are you seeing him, or are you like, because there's this energy of very confused. Who's more important, me or them, or this or them? Because there's a lot of like us and them, and a lot of people ganging up on people is what I'm picking up, Cancer, for your reading for December. Okay, which is like, look, tell her about it. Just tell her about it, or tell me. Someone's really trying to get someone to tell someone's info. Like, okay, this might be anything to do with around tricks and falls around anything that is to do with money. Because what I'm picking up is look, I need to find out what your information is so I can tell you about it. And I need to pick up your number and your number and your number and your number. Someone's cheating here because they're picking up numbers. Someone's like, look, I've got your number, and I've got your number, and your number, and your number. And listen, guess what? Listen, have you heard? And like, someone's spreading rumours and gossip. This is what I'm picking up, Cancer. It's like, look, tell her about it. So someone is like here, there, everywhere, and they're picking up numbers. Now, I'm picking up Dex's Midnight Runners for a lot of you. So now, Dex's Midnight Runners was Dexedrine, and that would also to do with like whiz and things, which would be to do with around drugs and alcohol. Okay, because I'm hearing Liam and Gallagher of yeah, right there, Noel, something to do with Noel or Noah. Okay, but like, just tell me about it, because there's like, oh God, just tell me about it. Listen, have you heard? And like, oh God, tell me all about it. And someone is like gossiping all of this stuff and saying, look, have you heard? It's like, what? It's like, well, I mean, is this a mother or someone that gossips and tells everybody's business? Because I'm really hearing it's like, look, that's all my business. That's not your business. This is my business. Some of you have got this going on where it is actually to do with work. And you're like, look, is it my business or is it your business? Because if it's my business, then mind your own. Okay, now this would be to do with around work and stuff like that. That's why I'm picking up Cancer. All right, look, this is my business. It's not your business. It's mine. And they're like, no. It's an equal share. Some of you could be dealing with around maybe a Gemini energy. Okay, but you can also, by the way, you can also watch this as a Life Path 7. Okay, look, listen, tell her about it. Just tell her. Go on, tell her. It's like, no, I don't want to tell her, because if I tell her or him, then they're going to know about it. And I don't want them to know about this secret relationship or this secret thing, because I really am picking up that someone's doing things that they shouldn't in secret, and they're playing some sort of mind game or trying to manipulate in someone to get them to tell them information, or to like a force of nature of like, listen, if I can't get that info out of you, then I'm going to do it in a different manner in order to be able to get it from you. So whichever way you like it, we're going to be fighting about it. Sorry about these messages, Cancer. Hopefully they're not true. But if they start relating to you, then we'll see. They're saying something to do with your relations also, within your relations, of arguing about work, around, look, this is my business. It's like, it's my business, it's not yours. And it's like, no, it is my business. And like, listen, if you don't like it, then you can go your own way and you can do something else if you want. But if you're not satisfied with the amount of money that you're getting, or you're not satisfied with the amount of business that's your coming way, then why don't you go and work somewhere else and do something independent for yourself instead of working for me? Okay, because you've got energy of around Libra, okay, I feel that would be a boss material, so you could be arguing with your boss. But it's like, listen, it's my business, it's not yours, and you don't need to know, you're just on a need-to-know basis. So someone is hiding things around finances and money, also a fiancé, also like I'm hiding a fiancé that I am, oh, okay, they're just saying that I've just got married. So who's this then? They're saying that they're hiding a fiancé. Well, that can also be a Beyonce as well, which can be some sort of power struggle or power couple. a force to be reckoned with because we're a power couple, which is a counterpart, trust me, of a reaction that you get from those. So it's like, listen, we're a power couple, so we can do this whatever we want, and we're twin flames, so we can literally defy and lie about one another, and we can do whatever we want because we'll always come back together. So, yeah, that's called your karma that keeps you in that. But anyway, my difference of opinion is different between counterparts. It normally means you're apart from your counterpart, right? It means that it's a chess game. That's what it is. A counterpart is just a chess game, okay? Maneuvering around your karma, okay, but something to do with around moving. Look, if you don't like it, Richard or Pryor, then stop prying into my engagement and stop prying into my relationship because you're prying. Now, why are you crying? There's something also around a Leo energy, maybe around prying or crying. I'm like, listen, don't cry for me, Tina, or the name Tina, or Argent, or Argentina, from Argentina, right? But don't cry for me, Tina. It's like you don't need to. Someone is really prying into someone's business, and they're really. This could be the. Oh, anyway, not my business. But something it always comes to me about people. But someone prying into someone's business and manipulating and talking about business, money. It's my business. It's not yours. It's like, no, it's none of your business. Keep out of it. You don't need to have an input in towards what I say or what I do. You don't have an input in my life at all. I'm trying my best to actually avoid you and not tell you about where I'm going or what I'm doing. I don't like to feel like I'm being tracked. I don't like a track and trace system. Some of you are on a sister, or it's a sister, or it's Track and Tracy, the name Tracy, or Dick, or Richard. But Dick Tracy of Track and Trace of an ankle bracelet or something that goes around the ankle of someone being tracked and they don't like it. Okay, so if you're going through twin flame dynamics, be careful around tracking and hunting them down. From Huntingdon, if you come from a place called Huntingdon, or Hunstanton, or Stanground, even Stanground Stanley, the name Stanley, or Accrington Stanley, or Cannock or Dudley, but somebody that speaks a little Brummie, from Brummie, but something like that, okay, because I'm picking up an accent that talks a bit like they do from Cannock or from Dudley. Okay, so, but Huntingdon or somewhere like that, okay, Shire, or so Shire or Shear, something Shire, okay. Something for hire, also around like a taxi company for hire, or something for hired and fired around Libra, of something to do with around hired. Like, okay, I'm going to hire you in order to do this and then fire you. As soon as you've hired you, I'm going to fire you. I just need you for something and then I'm going to fire you. So it might not even be fired. It just means that, like, Dodie fired of Diana, the name D, or Diane, or Anne. Okay, Anne, Annie, or Nanny, or Annabelle, something like that, or a doll, right? Or a doll, Annabelle doll. Dollface, someone that calls someone, all right, Dollface, sorry, I hope that's not you. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, maybe. I don't know why your energy's coming up, and I can remember that you're a Virgo, right? I'm not sure. But something around a mask, anyway, is what we're feeling out. The name Mark, or Capricorn energy, where X marks the spot. And it could have a lot to do with around addictions and X's, okay? Contracts of work also, so you pick up judgment. You could be dealing with a Gemini or Taurus because they have that kind of energy channeled wise. But something to do with also they're saying that no news is good news, it's all bad news. It's like, is this good or is it bad? Is it good or is it bad? But I am picking up that somebody is also very negative, okay? Someone around blood groups of AB or Abbott or AB or AB positive or Abby. The name Abby, because I'm definitely picking up A, B, A, B, A and B. Okay, but I am also hearing around a company of like, okay, I'm just going to hire you, and then as soon as I've got you, I'm going to piss you off. So again, you've got someone that calls people in, right, and gets them to pay them attention. And it's like, okay, all I need is stuff from you, and then as soon as I've got it, I'm just going to dispose of you like a trash or a piece of paper or whatnot. And it's like, okay, I'm just going to call you in, and the moment I've got you, then I'm just going to like deny you and tell you no and lie and manipulate. And then as soon as I've got what I want, I don't need you anymore. So this is either around Libra or yourselves or somebody. Okay, but I'm definitely picking up that people that call people in, and as soon as they've got them, they pretty much piss them off and think, okay, I've used you for what I want, and I've used you for what I get, and then I've got everything that I want, and I'm cushy and I'm great, and you've lost, right? So it feels like, okay, we're going to manipulate you into a situation to get you here, to get all of this attention, and then when I've got everything that I want, which is either thoughts and feelings, or I've got the attention, or I've got the money, or I've got everything else, as soon as I've got what I want from you, I'm pretty much just going to dispose of you like a piece of dirty trash, and then I'm going to go on my way because I've got what I want. So you've definitely got the energy of possible Sagittarius around a lot of you for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. For these channel messages, some of you are probably not going to like these, and you could well start blaming me, but it's up to you. But you're going to have to take me out of it. If you want channel messages of the truth, that's what I stick by. If I hear it, you get it. Okay, so there is something about this around, okay, I'm going to call you in and get all of this stuff, and as soon as I've got it, I'm going to pretty much not take any notice of what you've done or what you've said, and I'm just going to dispose of all the info, and I'm not going to take it into consideration, meaning that you can talk to someone and it's like talking to a brick wall. Okay, so you talk to them, they take it all into consideration. This is narcissism, so I'll just throw that one out there. I've got your attention, and now I've got it. I'm not going to take what you've said into consideration, and then I'm pretty much just going to, oh no, let's bypass all of your thoughts and feelings. Let's literally just go back on to me. Okay, let's go back on to me, bypass your feelings, which are of control of the, okay, I'm speaking, okay? Hello, you really could be dealing with a Taurus. I think that came up in their energy. All right, how are you getting on? Yeah, I'm great, thanks. Okay, so I've got loads of stuff to say. Okay, so you say your piece. Oh, let's just bypass that info. And you've gone over this cycle so many times with this person, okay? And all the information that is coming out of your mouth towards this person, sorry, is one picking up, is the fact that they've pretty much not took into consideration and not listened to what you've said. Meaning, okay, you're wasting your time talking and saying stuff to someone, okay? And you expect that when you say it, okay, well, if you can respect my decision and what I'm saying, and take all of that into consideration, okay, and that you're not going to use that information against me or start arguing against it. Like if you say to someone, okay, this is personal, okay, you want to know all of this info, so I'm going to tell you it, but if I tell you it, please don't go and tell loads of other people, or don't use this info against me, and please respect my wishes of what it is that I'm saying or doing or asking you to do, okay? Then this person, in a cycle, takes that info and eventually comes back around to the same conclusion to use it against you, and you think, well, what the fuck is a waste of time? It's like I've said it and I've said it and I've gone over it and I've gone over it and done it, and then as soon as I've done, the name done itself maybe, okay, but I've said it and I've done it and I've gone over it and over it and over it and I've rehearsed it and I've told this person time and time again, but everything that I'm saying just falls on deaf ears. And if it didn't, then that would mean that what I've said in the past, you would remember that sort of stuff really winds me up and I don't like it. So why is it that you continue to do it? And this person probably either one does know or two doesn't give a shit, and they just complete bypass it and think, well, no, because I love doing that. So as a relationship, this person doesn't. So you're not compatible for a lot of you, okay? Is what I'm picking up. Now, this can be a friend, a mother, a dog, a cat, a fish, anything like that. Could even be a Pisces, right? But I don't take any of that in consideration at all of what you're saying. Okay, well, I don't take all that into consideration of what you've said and done in the past either. So I'm not prepared to change, neither am I. You really could be dealing with also around the Scorpio energy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus or Jupiter. It's in your chart or theirs. Okay, so I'm not taking this into consideration. I'm not taking you into consideration either. And we've gone over this cycle and we've gone over this so many times that it's pointless me actually even talking to you at all, because when I do, you don't listen and you don't do anything to change it. So we might as well just either one, stay as we are, or two, might as well call it quits. Right, so now if this is a relationship, that's going to be completely down to you, because what you have here is judgment and distance, now the world, okay? So if it was a card, it would be judgment, the world, or Saturn. You could really be dealing with karma, something karma, very karmic, okay? I'm also picking up the name Michael or Mick also, okay? Mimic also, someone that mimics someone that copies what they do, what they say, and they copy a load of things, what we do in Cancer. So that could even be around the person that stole all of these videos, God knows how long ago, that kind of person. Right? Well, they're so relevant in my life that always seems to fall back into my memory when I do it. So something around copycatting, okay? Someone that copies people, what they do, what they say, or they copy their I don't know. There are people that do that, that's what I'm saying. They copy and take down all notes that you do and say, and then they don't let other people know that you've come out with that vision or that thing, and then they try to use it themselves and think, okay, I'm going to take all of that and thanks, and then I'm going to run off with it, and then I'm going to take all of these things and use them for my own benefit. So you have got people that do this. They take energies and they run with this, like, oh, okay, I've got an idea, blah, blah, blah. Okay, oh, great, thanks for that info. I'm going to take all of that and I'm going to run with it, and I'm going to take it all from you, and I'm going to have that idea, and it's mine. Even though it wasn't, it was yours. This person will have everything taken from them eventually, okay, eventually. So, so as I'm saying, you've got something that someone's really trying to pinch or steal off someone and say it's going to be mine, all eventually it's going to be mine. So, wow, did you see a spirit here a second ago? Not sure. Like, it's going to be mine eventually. Like, I'm only sticking in here for the will. I'm only sticking in it for the love of God. Okay, so you could be dealing with the name Steve or Steve Vi, okay, or Vi, or anything beginning with V. VD, V or D or anything. I'm sure we come up with this in a different reading of someone that has the initials of V in it or B in it. VB or VD, the name D, Diane or Daniel or Derek, Darren, but it's saying D, 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 or B, 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 D and B, B and D, B and D. Some of you could be put up in B and B, like a B&B restaurant, or where there's like, I'm just going to have to get out a B&B. So that would be staying at a hotel for a lot of you. Okay, I'll have to stay at a hotel then. So if you're travelling, you might be staying at a hotel, unless it's Kathy Bates and you're staying at the, which is, what's that, the Psycho? Staying at Bates Motel, Bateman, the name Bateman, or fish bait, something also around Pisces, around fishing, baiting, fish bait also, jail bait also, wow, jail, also someone could be going to jail or prison. Wow, why do you always have these very strange readings around drugs and stuff like that, Cancer? But around prison or jail, or someone's facing a sentence, or you could say you could be going to court, or like jailbait of someone that preys upon victims of very young people, okay, or is dating someone a lot younger than themselves. Doesn't have to be anything illegal, but the person that you could be dating is a lot younger than yourself, okay? The name Young, also the name Young, or this could be anybody from China. It's like Yum Yum, okay? Young Young, or Yum Young, or something like that, or Meow Meow, okay? So Meow Meow is also a drug. So there is something that's going on around drugs, which would be Meow Meow, okay? Oh, wow, you always get these messages, don't you, Cancer? I mean, are these relating with you or not? But I'm definitely picking up something to do with around that meow meow, something also to do with around a Leo or a cat itself, okay? What else have we got for you? Wow, y'all got some strange messages. I'm also picking up Emmy, or Emily, or Emma, okay? And I told, tell them about it. Tell them about it. Show and tell. Again, someone loves to be seen in the limelight. And it's like they do it, or they wind someone up, but they don't tell people that they're doing it. This is kind of like a weird person. Sorry, but like, I've gone through this with people in my life, okay, that have old friends, or they have an old relationship, or something like that, and they put things on, like, online towards around a Leo energy, and they put it on Facebook and stuff like this, right? And then they're not friends with these people, and they hate them, or they don't, and they put things on in front of people's eyes to try and confuse them, to manipulate them, to think, oh, I'm going to put this on there just to wind you up. Oh, I'm just going to put this on there in order to wind you up on Facebook. And I mean, man, I hate Facebook. But again, everybody, fucking hell, delete Facebook off your profile if you do things like this. Right, but I'm going to put these things on Facebook, and I'm going to put that on there in order to really wind you up, right? And then when I've got your attention, I'm going to fool you and trick you to make you think or feel that I'm doing it to get your attention focused on me, because what we really do is hate you, but we're going to put that on there to confuse you to think, yeah, I'm really talking about you. And then this person's like talking to someone else and saying, you know, I've seen all this on Facebook. And, you know, is this person actually, do you think they're putting these things up for me? Well, I've told people here and said, why the fuck are you friends with these people still? You know, if you don't talk to them and you don't get on with them and you think that anything in your life is confusing, then get rid of these people. So, I mean, but people, they don't have the strength to do it. They think, well, you know what, I hate doing this. And even though it really winds me up, these are like people that watch this, for instance, and they only stick around in order to just hit the dislike button. But they don't realise that they actually give me so much credit because YouTube works off algorithms of the fact that you're just watching it. And it works in my favour. And even a dislike, it works in my favour. So they waste their time. But I love people like that because they waste their own. And what I'm picking up is that someone does this literally in their mind's eye, or they're like, right, I'm so wound up about this person and I don't like the fact that they do it. But you know what? I'm literally just going to force myself to keep doing it even though I don't like what they do or what they say. I hate it and I hate them, but I'm not prepared to drop that. No, I'm going to keep doing it just because I think that I'm going to shed hatred upon this person that may or may not even know the fact that I'm doing it in the shadows. So you've got people that are narcissists that do things in the shadows, like people that constantly push the dislike button and stuff like that. I don't care, but these sort of people that do it purposely, they're narcissistic. They're narcissists. They are, because they would drop it. They wouldn't be bothered. They would be very relaxed and very calmed energy, right? So you've got these people around you, Cancer, around like just knocking people off, pushing buttons. That's what Hitler does. Pushing a button just to like put things on there, just to like really wind people up, just to get the attention focused and think, well, I'm just going to get your attention focused back on me. And I'm, bruv, what is wrong with people? But anyway, I mean, I would love to give you some calm, nice, lovely messages, Cancer. But at the moment, it really feels like your energy here is full of narcissism and control, if I'm honest. But you will see these people in life pretty much spazzing out and going into some sort of like, what is wrong with you? But they do that, you know, so they're having a moment. So I'm also hearing one moment in time. Yeah, something around Whitney or Witten or Whitner, witness, some sort of silent witness. Again, there you go. There's people that are staying in the shadows, silent, but they're doing it. Simon, or they're staying in it like Cynthia, maybe, I don't know. But people that are staying in the shadows, and Cynthia, if you're watching, that doesn't mean that you need to contact me and tell me in my email that that might be me that's watching, and I don't, no, just, brother, I'm not on about me, right? This is your reading, it ain't mine, right? But again, like, you know, people, man, I get some people that contact me with some weird shit. Sorry, I do. But like, you know, some people, honestly, like, I'm not being horrible, but some people, they want to send me like backlogs of story via my email, and they don't want to pay for a reading. They just want me to endure me to read it. Like, Maria, sorry, but again, man, in the comment section here, how many times did I say, please do not keep swearing in the section when I'm chatting to people when this comes up live, for instance? Right? I said, please keep your swearing down to a minimal. And I was posting so much of it. No, oblivious. No, I just got loads of stuff to say and I'm going to... Please stop doing that. Right? But I don't know. People that are going through search karma and they feel that someone's going to be interested in their karma without paying. Listen, I'm a businessman that comes first, okay? If you want readings, okay, and you want to tell me loads of info, then that's a reading or a Skype call. If you just want to talk and tell me, that's up to you, right? But generally, my email is open for business, not your business. Your business is yours, not mine, right? So you don't have to tell me everything, right? It might be spectacular, or it might be horrible, but unfortunately, it's not my karma. So people are, you know, I'm sorry, this is not for everybody, but I'm not going to be, you know, I'm not going to respond. Because I'm reading it and paragraphs of stuff, and I'm like, bro, this is not my life. This is stuff you're going through. If you want to pay for it, then sure. But, you know, but anyway, so I don't know why I'm coming up with that, but I am. Oh, man. So what is going on with you, Cancer? So I really do feel like a lot of control, if I'm honest. a lot of narky energies of trying to get things done. Well, I've got to get loads of things done. The name Dunn, the person that also is from Australia, your name was Dunn, you could have anything to do with a Cancerian. Well, what else is there? Not if all of your names done. I mean, just like the person. Okay, Marlborough, I've just dropped it. Let's see. I don't know. I'm just picking up some some people that love to be seen in limelight. They like to be seen and not heard. Like, I like to do loads of things where I'm seen, but I don't want to be heard or seen either. And you've got like so much control is really what I'm picking up around you, Cancer, that you obviously are going to be so confused whether it's you or me or them or whatever. I'm picking up gaslighting, if I'm honest, because this is trying to get people to believe or give them attention and so on and so forth. And I'm not all of you guys, not all obviously, but I definitely am picking up very frustrated people or person that is trying to keep people out of their info, but people persist to not listen and persist to keep doing it to themselves. That's why I laugh at people. I laugh at people that persist to keep doing the same shit over and over again, and they like to just stay in the shadows and think that they're annoying people, but really they're just winding themselves up. They're just winding themselves up and feeding their own negativity and feeding their own confusion. And half the time I've got no idea where people are at. I don't know why I'm talking about this, because like I said, yeah, take me out of it, Murph. Take me out of it. If you're watching this and you're watching it for the truth of what I hear or see, if it's really happening, then there's going to take a lot of conditioning or a lot of belief in order for you to think, well, you know what, that is physically happening. So I'm going to have to believe it, because I'm going to have to soon start changing. So it's up to you. But you're soon going to have to start changing your ways, is what I'm hearing. Because if you don't soon start changing your way, then, there's going to be some... Well, they're saying there's going to be some sort of bad outcome. Because I picked up, there's no news, bad company is what I picked up. Bad company, bad manners, right? Bad company, expecting bad news. Someone that always expects the worst, that always expects bad news. I mean, like I said, it don't mean you, it can mean anybody around you. But again, bad company, expecting bad news. No news is good news. God knows. Like, God knows. Something around Steve Vai or Steve, again. But me, that's pretty much what I would say is like, God knows. I don't know. That's what I mean. I would look at people and think, I don't know. God knows. But all I'm thinking is, God knows, is all I keep saying. God knows. Someone's nose. Again, they're sticking their nose in people's business where it's not wanted. It is. It's like, oh, I'm just going to stick my nose right in that. Right. And, oh, again, there you go. There's a cocaine there. I'm going to stick my nose right in that. So someone is going to have a powder puff and like, I'm just going to stick my nose right in that. So this is either news, bad news, and also drugs and alcohol. It's really what I'm picking up for you, Cancer. When are y'all lot going to stop with all this drug addiction stuff? Because, I mean, I've got no idea. I mean, if you're really not, then this is just news itself, right? But myth, Smith, Neo, Leo, Smith and Weston, Westy, the name Westy, or Smith and West, or from up west. But I keep hearing west, what? Witten, West, Witten, Whitfield, Whittingham, Nottingham, Witten, Whittlesea, or Witten. I don't know, but I'm picking up TH as well. TH, the name H, or TH, TT, Tina, T, TTT. Very strange. You ain't got good, sorry, Cancer, but, as far as what I'm channeling. I mean, what's your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter channel messages, and then your Tarot. But myth, like someone's right up in the clouds in the myth, right, is in the Neo, right, is like right up there in the myth of the metaphysical stuff. your karma's driving you nuts at this point, right? Whatever it is, whether it be fact. See, this is why I deal with facts, not fiction. Anything metaphysical that you haven't seen is not fact. It's fiction. Meaning, like, you could have absorbed so much bullshit over this time through the twin flame stuff and not physically seeing it, that you could really come back to me and start blaming me, right? That you've seen so much mythical stuff and believe so much in the myth that when it comes down to cool, hard facts, you know, you ain't going to be able to relax. If you're not dealing with facts, I can't deal with Jackson, Jackie, or but facts. Like, if you can't deal with the facts, right? File facts or Jacks. They're saying Jackie or Jackson or Jackie, but facts, right? So y'all can't deal with facts, so you can't handle the truth, is what I'm saying. So normally when people are dealing with myth, they don't like facts, meaning that you can tell these people all day long till you're blue in the face to stop doing their karma, but your karma is your sentence. So there is something around a forming a sentence together, putting it together for a case of court, or a sentence of something that's really winding you up, basically. But a death sentence, or a physical sentence of prison, or is your sentence of karma, which means that your sentence is the karma that you're going through. It is nobody else's. If you're going through something very traumatic, right, as a tarot reader or anybody of me, I can try and help you, but I can't break karma. Nobody can break your karma, because believe you me, y'all lot can go out there and think, okay, I need to find myself a voodoo witch doctor that's going to exempt me from my karma, right? And y'all can do that, and you can go and find someone, you can pay them a hell of a lot of money, right? And they can probably do it, but I guarantee you, the moment you walk out that door and turn around, you'll meet someone else twice as bad, right? Because you cannot be exempt from what you're here for, which is physically in hell, right? At the moment, you are physically in hell, right? Everybody. The Matrix, the same. You're replaying your worst nightmares. You're paying it back, right? So when you do the payback game of the hate, well, no, you owe me. I owe you, you owe me. The physical paying back of energy of blame. The longer you keep going through that, the longer your cycles are going to be. Your karma is your own. Your cycle is yours. Your story is yours. It's nobody else's. It's designed for you. A gift of spiritual stuff. It's designed for a person. It is. Not everybody can do everything at once, or ever, or they can or they can't. But whatever it is, it's designed. Your karma is a planet. It's a wheel of fortune. You all have one that cares about you more, to treat you like shit, to put you through what you owe as karmic value, of things that you owe back, of a witness of energy of what you thought, feel, believe, myth, or none, right? Of a nun, of religion, or God knows what else. It's myth. It's fact of karma. It's you're going through it. It's your own. It's nobody else's. Your story is designed for you to pay it back. And the longer that you keep trying to pay others back for your own karma, the more you're going to come up against this and up against it and up against it and up against it. You can't fight people. You got to leave them, right? You got to get out, leave them. If they're bad folk, move the elephant from the room. Don't tell them. You just remove yourself from these people all together, right? You do whatever you can to get them out. Me, for instance, all the people that leave bad comments, they're all blocked. I love people that leave bad comments when they do, because that gives me an opportunity to block that person. And they won't even know all the comments that they're leaving are actually helping me out, and I can't even see them. They're just leaving more and more and more, and I don't see them. It's because they're blocked, but they're actually physically helping the channel, right? So, as I'm saying, that's the way you work around all this, is that you go through it and block these people, and you block them out of your life, and you remove the elephant and the negative people out of it. You have to do your best to get rid of all negativity, to clear house, right? To do your best to get rid of all these people out of your life altogether and remove yourself from it, right? Unless you want to stay. If you want to stay in it, that's down to you. But you're going to have to at some point come to some sort of conclusion in your head that your karma is you attached to it. It's you. It's not this person. A lot of you are going through something metaphysical, right? Metaphysical. It's not them that's attached to you. You're attached to them through growth. It's you that can't drop it. It's you that's going through the karma. That's why it keeps coming back to the karmic. These two people that are together are not karmics. Everybody is karmic, but these two people are not karmics. Here, the reason why it gets so bad is because it's not meant to be, right? It's because it comes back, the energy that's worse comes back to the karmic to repay it, right? To repay it. So if you're dealing with anything metaphysical and you're going through a hell of a lot of shit in your head of myth, it's because it's just coming back to you to confuse you, right? So it's down to you to do your best to get... I can't break it. You can't. That's what I'm saying. The karmic here, it comes back to you, right? It's because you've not detached yourself from the lesson, from the thoughts and from the belief that this person is not attached to you, because you're blaming an energy and saying, yeah, I'm going to keep doing this until the end of time. Even though I hate this person and I don't want them, I just need closure. So I'm just going to wait for ages hating upon this person and wonder why I keep going around in circles. Because the energy is coming back to yourself, because you're the karmic. So you've got to pay that back until you stop doing it. And how long ever that is until how long it is that you decide you want to keep doing it. But it's still written for you to keep doing it. But the metaphysical side is the fact that it's because you are the karmic. You are the karmic one, or Michael, or Mick. But you're the karmic one, right? Anyway, so there's your... Well, sorry, guys. I just... Y'all don't have to believe in that. But let's look into the cards. So I've changed things up slightly, Cancer, right? And I thought I would do 3 or 4 of these and then clarify them just to give you something. But this is timeless. This is just kind of like now, for when you see it, okay? And then your actual tarot reading for your month of December will come up towards that part of the month, okay? But show me. So if you've got any questions of like yes or no, right? Do your best just to think of those questions. And if these come out, I will do my best in order to give you an answer. Okay, but Cancer, show me the energy, please, around Cancer. Advice, please, of what's going on at the moment around Cancer. Please. Yes. So what was your question? Yes, it is. Right? Yes, it is. There you go. That is the cold, hard facts. Is the answer is yes. If you're saying, well, I really need to drop this, the answer is yes. Right? If you haven't had an answer from a person, no answer at all is no. That's what that means. That means that I'm not going to give you one. Right? So if you've never had an answer from this person, that means yes, it's time to drop it. Because you haven't had the answer of like, yes, I will commit. The energy's very relaxed and easy. Right? So if you haven't had an answer, but you think that it's true, then there you go. Right? But if you've got good energy around you, the answer is yes. But we will find out when we clarify it. All right. So, any messages, please, for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and Jupiter. So, remain positive. There you go. But I am also picking up AB positive of something that is negative, believe it or not. Because I'm picking up yes, no, around Libra. Yes, no. Remain positive. Okay, I'm positive. Okay, I'm negative. Positive, negative. There is something around blood groups or work here I'm picking up. This is not through the cards, but something that is positive at work and something that is going on that is very negative around. Okay, because they're saying positive, negative, positive, negative, positive, negative. But something also that is very positive around you, and the answer is yes. Because these won't give you bad stuff, right? So I know you don't want that, but the energy of what I pick up empathically is no news is good news. I don't know. But yes. So consider me. Right, will you take me into consideration, please? Will you take this into consideration? Will you please start being more positive, and can we work on it? Just consider what I'm saying. If I'm saying it, please just take my feelings and thoughts into consideration, okay? Reconsider. Also, I'm here. Well, it says that, but that's what I was hearing. But reconsider. There's this energy of like, yeah, okay, well, now I need to reconsider. It's like, okay, I concur. I need to now think about it. So there's an energy of someone that is reconsidering it over and over and again, over and over again. Okay, let me think about it. Before I act, let me think. Right? Let me see. One more card, please. Improving your health situation. Okay. So because these are all great, whatever it is that you need to do to improve your situation of health, then you've got to drop anything that is negative. If you realise that your question is yes, that you need to remove yourself from the situation of what I'm channeling, then your health will improve when you remove yourself from the circumstances of people that may be causing you confusion. Okay? But because I have to go with the channeled stuff as well, you know. But let's see, yes. Because they come from nowhere. They're just the energies of what I feel around my head and I hear, okay? So the moon, something going on around the mum or things, yes. If you feel things are hidden from you, then they are hidden from you. Yes, your karma is hidden from you. If there are things going on around a mother that you feel is interfering into a relationship, the answer is yes, okay? If you feel that they are actually seeing someone else or they're doing this on purpose, the answer is yes. Okay. What's the moon for? Please clarify when the moon is here, please. Wheel of Fortune. Capricorn, Wheel of Fortune. King of Cups. In love with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This could well be you, okay? The moon. Something also around a father and a mother is here also, okay? Pretty much good energy though. Your answer is yes. This person is in love with either you or somebody else, but they are in love. Okay? What's remain positive for? Now actually we need to clarify that King of Cups, because that could well be a very strong masculine controlled love partner. King of Cups. 3. So someone's working on it. If you think there's a third party, that someone is in love with someone, yes, they are, very much. They're working on it. Okay, they're working on their relationship here. If there's a mother that probably wouldn't be watching, that's saying, okay, I don't need to talk to you, you mind your own business, you don't need to know about my love life or anything that's going on in it. If that person was watching this reading and their answer was kind of like, are you seeing that person, then that is yes. Okay, that question that person may watch or may not, but would have for this energy, are they seeing someone? Yes. Are they working on it? Yes. Remain positive. Attention seeking, but they are moving forward. Remain positive. This person gets everything that they want when they want it. They are moving forward on their love life here. They're trying to move away from a mother and try and separate themselves from that. But they could go back to a mother here at times to get their advice or to stay or live there here. That can be another woman, because the moon is a feminine energy, believe it or not, because it's blue. Right? The moon. Because your head. Someone could have a Capricorn moon sign here, water sign moon sign. 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Children here involved. So remain positive. Things are moving forward slowly, but you are slowly getting attention here from this person. Okay. So reconsider the fact that if you know your partner is seeing someone else, because these people here, regardless, are in a relationship. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus and people that would watch this energy. This person's in a relationship with the 6 of Cups. and they're trying to remain positive about their relationship here. And there is a mother here that's trying to find out things about the third. That's the third energy. They're trying to find out about someone's relationship. If you're not telling them, that's interfering. If you are, they know. If they don't, that's you trying to hide it from someone, or they're trying to hide it from a mother. Eight of Cups. Leaving home to go see partner. So going from one partner to another, right? Which is either a partnership and it's great, and they go back home to see their parents, and then they leave and they come back to see the partner. Or they leave a woman to go to see a woman or a man or a man. You know, see what I'm saying? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, which is 5. 5 of Cups. What's this? Improved health. 4. Wow. Man, yeah, I mean, this is a good reading at the time. Someone's very wealthy here, improving your health by concentrating on work and children. But there are mother and father here. Okay, mothers and fathers, they may not be together and to do with kids. Your energy here is very good. Unless, I mean, you've got karma here, that's for sure. Well, the cards. These are the cards, right, guys? Your relationship, if you're in one here, is very positive. Is very positive, right? Well, it's positive and negative. It always is. But it's very positive at the moment. So I don't know where this energy comes from here of being seen, because that's yes, and it's to do with the moon, about disclosing things, right? Going under foreclosure is also what I'm hearing. Like something going under, or down under. Darren or down under. Like a doona. Oh, someone's from Australia. That's a bad accent, Steve. What's the 8 of Cups? Too many cards. 8 of Cups. Because that is leaving a 6 of Cups of a relationship to go towards either one another or a mother. Here. Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Comes from reconsider. So somebody wants a Libra to reconsider that they want reconciliation. They want to go towards, this is a Libra energy, right? Reconsider about this relationship. So this could be you wanting a Libra to reconsider. You might be wanting to reconcile with a Libra. Or a Libra could be coming towards you here as a Cancerian and wants you to reconsider something. Okay? To please reconsider. Because you've got 2, 6 and 6 here, which is like trying to move on to things that are positive and great in life. If you're in a relationship with this person, that's a very great person for you, stable-wise, here, because it's improved health. It's you're talking on the same wavelength here, right? So your channel message is completely different. So look out for those, because like I said, when I look at a card, okay, I'm going to see very positive news there, okay, about work and about relationship of a very stable person in life here, and improved health and improved work situation. But if the energy that is felt without me looking at these cards is difficult, because there's difficulties around this person, or it's life, right? So as a relationship factor, this is very good, but there is someone that's right in between this 6 of Cups and things that are going on at home here, around work and around Libra, because someone's very strong masculine energy at work here that works work very hard, okay, very hard, yes. But something going on around the moon. But generally, card reading, great. That's at the moment. Okay, this is not for the card reading is not for the month for December. This is just energy that is present at the moment. So at the moment, for a lot of you, if you're in a relationship with this person, it's very good. Your channeled messages are for December, so let's keep that as it is, okay, and just concentrate. Well, not. Just trying to realise whatever these messages may or may not be for you guys that are channeled, okay? your reading at the moment seems to be very relaxed. Okay, where you have quite a lot in order to be. But like I said, this person here could have quite a lot, and it could be an external mother or someone that's watching and thinking, "Wow, this person is like very educated, has a lot of money, is a very stable person. They know what they're doing, so on and so forth." You know, remember those. Okay, so that is all your stuff, Cancer. So don't forget that your actual tarot reading is for December is going to be coming out towards the end of the month, and then everything will continue on exactly the same as what it does. When we get to December, we do the bi-weekly energies that only come out on the Secret 7 bundle on the All Access. And then we also do your life path readings and stuff like that. So that will still come out, but the extendeds will still only go out over to Tier 2 members, to the bundle. If you want to reach out for a personal reading, anything like that, please make sure that you watch the video that is provided below, and then reach out for an email where I'll also then reply back to you with prices, and then also how to lay things out if you can. It makes it much easier for me to give you clearer messages. Okay? Alright guys, thanks very much, Cancer. For any like, share, comment and subscribe. Sorry about your weird messages, guys, but that is what I've got for you. Okay guys, thanks very much, and I'll see you soon.